The LA Clippers. I think this is going to be a really good regular season team. Harden, Zubac, Kawhi. That's a good. I'm not going to call him a big three. I'm not going to put Zubac on that level, but Zubac's one of the better bigs in the league. He's truly one. I want to say he made an all defensive team last year, if I'm remembering correctly. Harden proved going into last season. Harden said, "Hey, I'm the system." He proved that he's the system. He proved that he's still one of the best offensive generating point guards in this league. He is. And Kawhi, while in the playoffs last year, Kawhi didn't seem like the cerebral assassin that he always is. He was still good in the regular season. So at the very least, I think this is going to be a good regular season team. And now they've added Bradley Beal, who fits the team, replacing Norman Powell. Norman Powell was fantastic last year, but I think Bradley Beal is better at, when necessary, generating his own shot and can play make a little bit. We're not going to ask him to be a main playmaker, but when Harden's off the floor, Bradley Beal can be trusted to run an offense, but he's also a better off the dribble scorer. So if Harden or Kawhi don't have it going for whatever reason that night, maybe they could lean on Bradley Beal a little bit more, or Harden and Kawhi are injured, knock on wood, or just simply on the bench for a couple possessions. They can maybe lean on Bradley Beal a little bit more than they leaned on Norman Powell. I think the addition of John Collins is fantastic. I'm a big John Collins believer. I've loved him ever since he's been in the league. I'm excited to see him be a vertical threat and a vertical target for Harden. He's shot the ball a little bit better in his time in Utah. Hopefully that translates to LA and he can potentially space the floor a little bit more for this team. But he's super versatile. He can be super versatile for this team. A smart cutter. Take his opponent off the dribble a little bit, but you're not asking him to do much. But I'm high on John Collins. I know that about myself. Great bench for the Clippers. Adding CP3, adding Brook Lopez. You're like, yo, Hawk, CP3's 50. What is he going to do? Hey, if CP3 is your backup point guard, I'd have to think about it for a little bit. But even at his age, that might be the best backup point guard in the NBA. It really might be the best backup point guard in the NBA, because he's still going to be an amazing passer. He's still going to be able to control the tempo and settle your offense. I have to see what his defense is going to look like and stuff like how he moves laterally with his age, all that in the third. I get that. But like I said, you're not asking starter minutes from CP3. You're asking him to come off your bench and run the bench unit that could also potentially still have Bradley Beal on the floor with him. Like, I think it's going to work out just fine. Adding Brook Lopez as a backup is fantastic for them. It gives them some versatility when they go up against a guy like Jokic to run a two big lineup with Brook and Zubac.